the name of the song?
Rejuvenate by Agnostic Monday.
You are listening to KOY Fan Fucked.
The only place where you can listen to two sad bitches read fanfiction.
And an indie rock band.
Yes.
A band called Agnostic Monday just came out with a new song today, and we have been doing nothing but talk about it today.
By today, she means for like the past 10 minutes.
Well, listen. That has been my day.
I mean, honestly, same. My day, I woke up, I fell back asleep, I woke up at like 2 p.m., and then I talked to my friend Silver over Instagram, and then I fucked around, and then I read some Balark fanfic, and then this bitch was like, hey bitch, it's time to record.
Hey bitch. Anyways, go check out Agnostic Monday. It's got Owen Teague and John, what's his last name?
Fake fan.
Fuck.
Let you suffer through that one.
He's just John. It's the best.
He's
John.
our boy.
That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to
know.
John
is John. He's the one with the beard and like the little blonde birthmark or whatever the fuck.
He's iconic. You need to know.
He's iconic. He's the one singing. He's beautiful. He's gorgeous. He looks like Linda Evangelista. He's on all.
Beautiful, show-stopping, amazing, brilliant.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen, like, any videos from, like, any of their live streams on YouTube, he's the one who loves to piss off Owen, because they're besties, and he's like, there's Owen Teague, look at him, ain't he pretty? And Owen's just like, stop!
They're genuinely awesome.
They are.
Like, I was genuinely surprised that their music is as good as it is. Not that, like, I wasn't expecting shit. Like, I was very expecting, like, some LA indie...
hipster shit.
Some good shit. Their last song... oh god, what was it called? It was just basically, like, this relaxed, like, a bunch of people singing, and it was nice. Tranquilo live. And it has a chick singing this time, so that was new. That was nice.
Nice.
Link in the description below.
Link in description, yeah.
Yeah, we're on YouTube, not Instagram. This episode...
We're going back to a childhood, bitch.
We're going back again.
To 2000, I think it came out in 2008, maybe 2009.
Yeah.
I didn't do the research to look it up.
iCarly.
Because I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me.
Will change for me and
be so wonderful. Bum. Live life and breathe air.
Breathe air.
I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful. Bum. Alright, I'm done.
I remember that, but not the fucking name of a song I just listened to.
Because how many times did you listen to that song?
Oh, right. Like,
how many times did you watch iCarly as a child?
All the time, bitch!
So, before we start, let's just, what?
This episode is an entire meme. You know, every now and then we have something important to say, like we did with the 100 episode, the Bowers Gang episode, this episode. This one, like our first real episode, which was the Rick one, is completely and entirely meme material, bitch.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, found a great fic, but description that they said it was a troll, so it wasn't real, but I was hoping it was real, because it was called You'll Rue the Day, Neville Papperman X Reader, but it's not real. They said real in the description, and I was like, damn it!
Do you remember the episode where they had, Fred on iCarly, and he was, like, stealing their material or something like that, and they had to, like...
No. What it was, is he started... The iCarly predicted YouTube drama. Because Freddie said I wasn't funny. The only reason I remember this is because I saw a video that was, like, about, like, people who aren't that popular on YouTube anymore, and Fred was in it, so the iCarly bit got mentioned.
Lucas,
and he's like,
Lucas
Freddie said I wasn't funny, so I'm gonna stop making videos. And then everybody shit on Freddie, and then Lucas was like, nah, fam, that was a thing. Both traffic to our websites and my channel are fucking poppin'. And loves drama!
Yeah, and he was like, I remember being like, they were advertised, they're like, Fred's on the episode, and it was just Lucas sipping lemonade and
That's a meme.
And I was like, oh, fuck, I don't like this. This is scary. He's too calm. Like, he's gonna slit Sam's throat. Shit, mate. No, he's cool. I like Lucas. I've seen a couple of his vids now.
I'll watch his videos from time to time. Kid. Yeah. He's just out here being chill in LA, wanting a sugar daddy. It's fine.
Yeah.
Don't we all want a sugar daddy?
I did a video where he was like, I'm gonna try and get a sugar daddy.
He's done a few of those. The one I saw recently, he reacted to like a sugar daddy movie.
Yeah.
It had fucking Allison Stoner from Camp Rock in it as the sugar baby.
Go off, sis.
Isabella was done with Phineas. She wanted a sugar daddy.
I don't remember Camp Rock. Or not Camp Rock, Surf Rock?
What?
It's a genre of music. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
I could not tell you. Bro, it's only 10:28. You already acting like it's 2 a.m. out here.
Doesn't mean. Speaking of nonsense and fuckery, looking for this iCarly fanfiction is so oddly obscure.
On Wattpad.
And I wonder, huh?
On Wattpad it wasn't. Like, there
really?
was... Well,
that's where I had issues.
Oh, well, it's kind of hard to find because most of it is, ship-related, but I dug down. I found, like, 3 or 4 Freddy stories. The reason I chose this one is because it's the only one... It's cringy. It might not be the cringiest one I found, but it's the only one I found that didn't just follow the plot of the show. And it actually was giving itself a plot. So, I was like, okay.
Yeah. I found one that was 6 chapters, and then halfway through the first chapter, I was like, there is nothing to do with anyone else. It was just like recounting their lives, and like it was like they had written a whole episode per chapter, and it was just fucking boring. And I was like, nah, mate.
Liz, am I guilty of that? Yeah. The difference is I at least put my character in like enough of it, and I skip past the unimportant bits that she wouldn't be in.
Yeah.
Like,
everything can be explained with an exposition in the third person. Like, fanfiction isn't that hard to write, y'all.
No, that's why so many 12-year-olds do it.
Exactly, it's why we do it, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Side note, this person on Tumblr, like, just fucking shot up my ass.
Oh!
They put in, like, 3 or 4 requests.
Oh, damn. Sis.
One of them I'm not gonna do just because I don't know how to do it. The other one, I'll do headcanons. They requested the same thing twice. The first time they said imagine. The second time they're like, could you do an imagine or headcanon? So I'm like, hey bitch, you getting headcanons because imagines are a pain in the ass and I got a lot of stuff to do.
Headcanons are easier to write because it's just bullet points, bitch.
It's less dialogue, fam. Oh, it's embarrassing how long that arcade Imagine took me with the boys, because I didn't know what to do with it. I was like, okay, well, this can work. It's kind of shitty, but it's kind of okay. Here you go. I hope you enjoy it.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have, because I'm completely on hiatus, and I don't know how long I might never get back into the fan fiction, getting requests and writing on my Tumblr fan fiction ever again, just because, you know, your bitch getting married and moving out and shit's happening. I still have a begging Roderick request in my box that I'm not going to do.
Because you already did it!
I already did it, and I told him that, and I was like, yeah, I already did it, here's the thing, it was another request. And she was like, oh yeah, can you do another one?
Girl, what else do you want me to do? He already got pegged once!
It's like, I don't know what else, like, there's not much, like, it's the same thing.
I don't know.
Over and over again. The other one was just, like, that it's an introduction to him because I felt like pegging Roderick out of the blue would be weird. Like, that would be weird for some reason, I don't know. But,
yeah. I got you. I got some that I'm just like, honey, no.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have, I don't even know how many requests I have left to do unanswered. I think I'm almost down to 10. Almost.
Oh,
the ones that I've answered anyway. The ones I haven't answered, I have 35 things in my ask right now that are unattended.
Damn, girl.
Listen, I appreciate all you. I'm sorry it's taken time. I wanted to write, like, 4 sets of headcanons last night, but I only wrote the NSFW ABCs. But, like,
yeah,
shit takes time. It took longer than I did, and then I just I wanted to catch up on my Instagram feed, which took a while. And then, because sometimes I just won't scroll for days, but then, like, I love edits, so I still need to watch them. So I'm just, like, scrolling down to, like, 4 days ago, saving the shit I didn't watch.
Well, and, like, people don't realize when something is, like, it takes time to write.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can write something within an hour and have it done, like, 1,000 words. I can shit out in an hour,
if you want it to be garbage.
But exactly, it's gonna be shit. You're not gonna be happy with it. I'm not gonna be happy with it. And also, like at this point in my life, I don't have time. I finished a whole fucking book.
Queen.
It took me 4 years to do that because of life. I started it my sophomore year of high school. No, junior. I'm 2 years out now. Junior year of high school, and now it's finished. And now my real writing has become more of a priority than my fan fiction because, guess what doesn't pay?
Fanfic, 9 times out of 10, doesn't get you coin.
Exactly. Unless you want to start paying me for shit, in which case you're welcome.
You're welcome. Unless you want to sell Golden Passion.
I might.
I know, you told me you were working on actually making it a real thing, and I was like, okay, bitch! Tell me those lonely fucking soccer moms.
Twilight, I'm coming for your gig, bitch.
Golden Passion the movie, bitch!
You know what? I want to say, we have veered so far off of iCarly, but one more note before we get back on track.
I love how we were like, this episode is gonna be short.
No. Twilight, when you watch it back, is so much fun. Like, and you can tell that no one's taking it. Like, in the moment when you were 12 and you're watching it, you're like, this is stupid.
I still think it's stupid.
It is, but that's why it's fun. It's because it's fucking dumb. It's like you don't watch a kung fu movie for its brilliance. You watch it because it's old and stupid and fun.
Okay.
Not that all kung fu movies are dumb, but like, you know, the order you're like, oh, this is silly, and it knows it's silly.
Crystal of the Golden Hidden Panda Skull.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But like, you get my point.
Yeah.
And I watched this video. Her name is Lindsay Ellis, I think. She's a YouTuber.
Oh yeah, I've seen her stuff.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
She did a video on Twilight and how, like, stuff like Fast and the Furious and movies that are fun in the sake of masculinity, stuff that's fun for guys is, like, just laughed off, but stuff that's fun for teenage girls and women is considered, you know, shitty and awful and stupid and shouldn't be allowed. Like, bullshit.
She does have a point.
I think that's stupid.
However, 50 Shades of Grey does fall into that category.
Oh, yeah. No, 50 Shades of Grey isn't fun.
No.
Not in the same way that Twilight is. But Twilight was also written by a bored soccer mom. And I think that that's great.
50 Shades of Grey did not out-stupid its predecessor that it was based off of.
Exactly. It was written as... Listen, 50 Shades of Grey was written off of fan fiction, and now it's $1 billion franchise.
Golden Passion has hope. That's all I'm fucking saying.
Uh-huh.
You should still cast Definite.
By that time, I'll be like 40. Maybe I'll have Owen Teague do it.
After, move over, bitch! At that point, if you're like 30, so Robbie would be like 40, get Robbie to be the rich husband. You get Robbie and you get Owen!
Oh, it's full circle.
Oh, wait.
It can be like a side character.
Yeah, hold on, wait.
Holy Trinity.
Look at my leg.
What is you doing?
I was making fun of Robert.
Oh.
Look at my leg!
Have you seen
my leg? If I had to count the amount of times this boy has put his up.
Alright, Alright, we should actually talk about what we're here to talk about.
Okay, so, veering back into iCarly. Let's break the ice here. When you were a child, I'm assuming that, not not knowing what it was, but doing it anyway. I presume that this was, like, first, like, delve into shipping and doing it. Am I correct?
Like shipping Sam and Freddie and being like, I want them to be together.
Yeah, but, like, knowing what you were doing. Yeah, so, which side of that fan war were you on? Forget Bellark and Klexa. Forget Stucky and Stony. Forget Snowberry and West Allen. This is the biggest war of all time. Credit or SETI, baby.
Oh shit, we be out here.
Listen,
I am Sam X Freddie all the way.
Queen. Me too. Listen, were they both looking back at it, were both of the relationships toxic in different ways? Yes. However,
it was a kid show. Everyone shut
It was
the
a kid
fuck up.
show. Also, Sam and they just had that fucking spark, man.
Do you remember that episode where Carly's boyfriend cheated on her, so they put him in a sling that, like, restricted his junk?
Oh, yeah, and they fucking...
In it?
Yeah, friend.
Sexual assault now?
I don't think so.
I feel like it could... I feel like...
I don't know. But yeah, I was always a... That was my ship.
Do you remember...
Sorry to your Carly and Freddie shippers, but...
I have a distinct memory of that one episode where Sam and Carly are trying to dress Carly up for something, and Sam gives her fake boobs.
Yeah.
And she's like, what are these from? And she's like, my mom's closet. And Carly immediately drops them. They just, like, bounce, like, on the floor. And it's, like, full up. There's nipple. It's just a fake tit that was on cable TV on Nickelodeon.
Hey, dude. They got away with saying hobknocker, so...
They got away with a lot of weird
They got away
shit.
with a lot of adult jokes.
Have you seen that conspiracy theory where they think that, like, the writer and director was, like, this sick pervert that was into little girls' feet because there was so many, like, feet on the show?
Yeah, listen, creep or not, he made quality television back then, okay?
For the early 2000s, that was
BB,
it.
you had Drake and Josh, you had The Amanda Show, you had iCarly, you had Victorious, you had Zoe 101. He did it all, okay?
Not to say that we condone any of the creepy shit that he's done.
Allegedly.
Girl, why are you defending him?
I'm just saying allegedly in case on the fact it's not true so we don't get, like, sued. Allegedly, to protect yourself.
Oh shit, you right. But we out here.
I know the petty page rules of drama. You have to say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. But yeah, that aside, we don't condone that garbage. We're just discussing children shows from our childhood.
And making them disgusting.
Yep.
I unfortunately could not find a smut, could you?
I didn't look for it. I just went iCarly on Wattpad and shifted through the mount of SETI fanfic and found a Freddy thing.
I specifically looked for Spencer X Reader and found very few things.
Well, most people writing fanfiction about the show aren't going to write fanfiction about the show.
Well, also, that's a mistake.
That's a mistake. Well, most of them are little fucking girls who are just gonna be like, okay, whatever, Spencer is funny. Give me Freddy.
Spencer was just there for the Freddy. I want the younger one because but like now as an adult, I'm like, hey.
Hey, Spencer. How you doing? You my type. Tall, lanky, weird.
You just ended at tall. I was like...
Tall.
What I found... I want to mention it. I'm not going to necessarily read it out loud. I could.
They're pretty short.
There are 2 Spencer Drabbles. That's what they call them, like Drabbles one shots.
Yeah.
And let me tell you... They're both just titled iCarly One Shots and Drabbles OMG LOL XD 3, which is like the cat smiley face. Yeah. It's just Spencer X Reader, and then in very cryptic letters it says, "Goodbye, friends, I am gone."
Are they okay?
And it reads, It reads, God, this is so fucked up. I really don't want to read it. It's really fucking weird and bizarre and like a pipe dream. I'm breaking up with you, you said to Spencer in a Valley Girl voice, even though no one actually speaks like that, especially Valley Girls. You feel a ripping sensation at where your arms should be, where in fact there is not. Instead, there is Spencer's shoulder connected to your shoulder, keeping you together like some kind of failed 5th grade science experiment. Your skin began to tear. Your skin began to separate from his, leaving a literal bloody mess on the ground. You know, the kind someone would have to clean up later. Your now singular body fell to the floor, unable to move, with just one leg and one half width. You had done it. You had broken up with Spencer. And underneath, in all caps, it says, "Oh my God, lols! So many feels in that chapter. So realsies." No, like, I'm so in tears. LMG, another Spencer X. I love whoever this is, by the way.
You can tell they're fucking.
Oh, they're just. What did you get me for Christmas, you slut? You asked your boyfriend, BF, Spencer, "Bagel!" He said from your right, like a bagel in front of your face. "Bagel!"
At first I thought you said Becco.
No.
No.
Why though, you asked. "That's not the issue!" In very, very cryptic, creepy letters. And then underneath this it says, "Only true iCarly fans will remember."
That's good. First of all, why does Spencer sound like Crazy Steve? I know that they're both Jerry Trainer, but they're very different people.
Have you seen the conspiracy theory where they're like, because Megan is played by the same girl that plays iCarly, they were like, Steve actually, or is it Steven or Steve?
Crazy Steve.
Crazy Steve stole Megan and raised her as
and brainwashed her
in Toronto. And brainwashed her into thinking, like, it's this whole conspiracy theory because it's the same actor.
Yeah.
Job.
I mean, shit, if that's the case, then what happened to Lola from Zoe 101 who brainwashed her to be Tori?
Oh, bitch. Do you remember when they were like, "Hey, do you remember Sam from iCarly and Ariana Grande?
Kat,
Ariana Grande. How about just a show with them together? Absolutely no fucking...
And it'll be bad.
They were like, "Hey, let's just do a crossover the show."
A crossover the show. Infinity War is the greatest crossover of all time. Sam and Kat will be here. I mean, I guess technically I understand it, because, you know, Sam did go to LA and Kat's in LA. So it's not like it's for no reason, but it still felt like it was for no reason.
It's still bizarre as fuck.
It is. It definitely is. Alright.
Anyways, you go first.
So, okay. I don't remember. Yeah, I think you went first anyway last time, so. And, you know, you got the warm-up. So, alright, this is called Freddie X Read iCarly. Behind the camera. Freddie feels left out of iCarly. You know, the cover is actually, I don't know if it's like from a Nickelodeon game or if it's just fan art, but if it's fan art, it's pretty decent.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, I don't know if it's cover art or not from a Nickelodeon game, but I don't think it is. Anyway.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, Freddie feels left out of iCarly, and you're necklace. In parentheses, that's the YouTube channel's name. Your name is the camera woman for a famous prank YouTube channel, but doesn't get the credit she deserves. Freddie is a cameraman for a famous web show and doesn't get the credit he deserves. Okay, I gotta skip past the intro because it's just saying, hey, you know, YN is your name, LN is your last name. Okay, chapter 1.
Yeah.
Smoothie. These are really short. Your name's POV. And that's a wrap! R.A.P. I mutter and shut my camera. Just recorded a prank where Simon poured milk people leaving the pool. One lady slapped Chris on the face. Okay, cool. Get that edited and posted, Chris said, smiling. And get me a smoothie, Simon said. So, you know, I read through this the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just now realized their names are Chris and Simon, like dude version of Harley and Sam. I just now realized that.
You know what? I'm shocked that we did do and find Gibby.
I saw troll ones, but they specifically said they were trolls.
Yeah, but like...
What's Gibby thinking about?
Continue.
Cut to the clip of Robert talking about choking. Get me a smoothie, Simon, slightly grumpy. You looked at Chris and said, sure, I'll get that up ASAP. Then looked at Simon. Don't get your knickers in a twist, I said with sass in my voice. Grrr! I said get me a smoothie, not sass, he said, frustrated. Okay, bye! I giggle and walk away.
Bye!
Bye! Freddy's
okay,
POV.
But
what?
Do you remember that episode where Spencer tried to make like a dating website profile, and he just uploaded a video of him eating cereal for an hour?
Yeah. I would watch it. I would date Spencer.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 would bang.
Would bang. Would bang.
Would you bang?
I would bang. I'm basically marrying a chiller version of Spencer. My fiance's an artist. That explains.
Yeah. If you look at her Instagram, it's art. It good.
I do post some of his art on my Instagram.
When it's of you.
Yeah, that's true.
But it still looks great.
Everything else on his... I post the stuff that he doesn't post. Anyways, continue.
POV. And that's a wrap. R.A.P. I say, closing my camera. They're acting like he has a fucking camcorder. Not like he has a whole camera.
Yeah, they had a whole fucking setup.
Yeah. Bruh. This is disrespecting Freddy. Awesome. That was a great episode, Carly said, smiling. Hey, Fredward, get me a smoothie. Sam snaps. Get it yourself, Sam, I retort, pulling a face. What say to me? She almost shouts. She grabbed my head and pulled me into a headlock. No, I'm sorry. I scream, yeah, you are. She shouts. Guys, stop, Carly shouts. Just get her a smoothie, Freddy. She continues. Fine, I say in defeat, but only because you asked, I whisper. Time skip. Freddy POV. I get to the door of the groovy smoothie at the same time as a cute girl. I'm from somewhere. Where do I know her from? I smile and open the door for her. She smiles and walks in. That's it! She's from that prank show that Sam likes. Oh, what's it called? Oh, it was Reckless. She's the camera girl. I was brought out of my thoughts by Tebow. Hey, Freddy. Hey, Internet. Can we talk about how iconic Tebow was? Fucking just selling shit on a stick. He had groovy smoothie money, but then he also had that stick brand money.
Yeah, it just clicked with me that the reason why the bagel thing is an inside joke is because there was that guy at the smoothie trying to sell bagels to people.
Bagels, tacos, anything else you can put on a stick.
No one ever wanted it.
No. Hi, Tebow, we say at the same time. She giggles. Jinx, she said. Her laugh is so cute. I shake my head and come back to reality. Sam's smoothie, please, Tebow. I say, okay, and your name? I'll get Simon's smoothie, please, she said sweetly. Okay, I'll get you those ASAP. As if they just get, didn't they always get, a different flavor or whatever every episode?
Yeah, something like that.
So it's what? Do they just have fucking on order Sam's smoothie? Anyway. Your POV. He's Freddy from iCarly, isn't he? Simon loves iCarly. I was brought out of my thoughts by Freddy talking. You're from Reckless, right? Yep, and you're Freddy from iCarly, right? I asked. Yes, I am, and Sam loves your show, he says, smiling. It's not my show, I'm just behind the camera. And then chapter 2. Last chapter. Contacts. Third person. Before Your Name and Freddy left the groovy smoothie, they traded numbers, walking in opposite directions. Your Name smiles and lets out a little giggle. Bitch, can you stop giggling, please? Looking at the boy's...
Shut the fuck up.
Looking at the boy's number in her phone. Meanwhile, Freddy stares at he's phone, deciding if texting her now would make him look clingy or not. No, it'd make you look insane. Phone. He's phone. You see that right there?
I don't know why that got me so hard.
He's phone.
He's phone.
Can you see it?
He's phone.
He's phone. He apostrophe HS.
He?
Side note, I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to see Curtis with Drew and Danny because they're coming here on their tour. Tickets are cheap. They were only $35, so I might. We shall see. Anyway. She texts Simon the same thing as he texts Sam. Got the smoothies, be back soon. They both reply. Good, see you soon. They close their phones and walk home. Oh, so they got flip phones. Got it. Time skip brought to you by Spencer's Awesome Art.
I hate that. I hate when they're time brought to you by.
The letter G.
It's PBS and it's
fucking.
This program is brought to you by viewers like you.
It's fucking Sesame Street. This letter was brought to you by the letter F.
This program was brought to you by the letter B for bitch.
Freddy's POV. I knock a few times. Carly opens the door and smiles. Come in, she says sweetly, but for once, the smile doesn't give me butterflies, because all I think about is her. Your name. Thanks. I smile back as I walk to the couch and give Sam her drink. Here, I sit down next to her. Which, okay, anytime one of them went, they usually got smoothies for all of them, so that's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, here, I sit down next to her, pulling out my phone. Her contact is still up on my screen. Ooh, who's your name? Sam says, looking over my shoulder. Met her getting her smoothie. She's the camera woman for Reckless. OMG, wait, how did you get her to talk to you? Long story, I say, smirking. Bitch, no, it's not! Y'all saw each other. We're like, oh shit, you'd work the camera for that show my friend likes. The end. The end.
That's it. That's the tweet.
That's it. That's the story. Mm-hmm. Your name's POV. I walk up the stairs to Chris and Simon's apartment. OMG, the owner needs to put in an elevator. I heave up the last few steps. Finally, I'm here. I'm imagining just because everything is like gender flipped that in their apartment building they have like a female Lubert. Mm-hmm. They have Lubinda. Instead of a wart, she has like a big, like, I don't know, like a really big mole on her face.
Oh, yeah. Like, what's his face?
Yeah. Instead of a wart, it's just a mole.
It's a giant zit.
It's a giant zit. Ew. I knock 3 times and wait. Hey, your name, Chris says, smiling as he opens the door. Smoothie. Now. Okay, Grumpy, here. Thanks, he says, snatching it harshly out of my hand. Bitch, that's a styrofoam cup. You're gonna fucking break it. After I sit down on the couch, I pull out my phone and decide to talk to Freddy. I open his contact when I wasn't thinking about what I was going to type. Chris's voice pulled me out of my thoughts. Who are you texting? Chris says. Chris was looking over my shoulder. A guy I met getting Simon's smoothie, I say, looking at him smiling. What's his name? Chris asked. I was interrupted by Chris's aunt, Sophie. Who are we talking about? She asks. Your name's boyfriend, Simon says, taking another sip from his drink. Ooh, really? She says, looking at my phone. I start to blush. He is not my boyfriend, I say, blushing more. But for some reason, that was hard to say. Sure, Chris says while he smirks. I punch his arm, and we all start to laugh. Why was that so hard to say? The end. That was my story of the week.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Sophie is obviously the femme version of Spencer, but the plot twist is she actually stayed in law school.
Oh, shit.
We all call him stupid, but he made it in law school for 3 days.
I feel that.
You have to be smart to even get into law school, so.
Speaking of Freddy, like, he's a full-fledged adult, and he's having a kid now.
Yeah, he a daddy.
He a daddy.
In the literal sense, not the other sense. Not the fanfic sense.
Not the... it's whatever.
Yeah. Oof. It was sweet, though. They were, like, all at his wedding.
Oh, were they really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
If I can find the picture, I'll show you.
This is really like a trip memory lane and catching up at the same time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a high school reunion, but better.
I don't know what the hell Miranda and Jerry are doing. I don't know what Jeanette is doing. All I know is that Gibby is on the Goldbergs from time to time. That's what Gibby's doing.
Also, Jeanette's nudes got linked.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, it was, but like...
I think that was while the show was still on, wasn't it? And It wasn't even like nudes, though. Wasn't it just like pictures of her in a bra?
No, her boobs were out.
Oh, I don't remember.
It wasn't like vagina or anything. It was just like nice, tasteful titties.
Tasteful titties. The TT. Yeah. Is it with all these like former like scrawny looking kid stars getting buff now? Like Nathan is buff. Fucking Zachary Gordon is buff now.
Zachary
fucking ripped.
Is just a fucking beefcake now.
A beefcake.
I don't know where the fuck that came from. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Here's his daughter. She's cute.
Aww, yeah, it's a baby. Of course it's cute.
It's a baby. There could be ugly babies. That's possible. Those exist.
Yeah, that's true.
Ew. I guess he did like a picture of him like mid-shaving. Like he was shaving off his beard and he stopped one with just a mustache. Ew. What is that?
Oh, hola, senor.
Freddie always spoke Spanish, now we know why.
Buenos dias, muchacholatas.
Yeah! Anyway, while I look for that,
my turn, I guess?
It is your turn while I look for that,
Alright, it's a short little drama.
Mm-hmm.
It's a one-shot again.
Ah!
Oh!
I'm sorry, I had the SoundCloud link open, and the Demon Owen popped up! I got jump-scared by Demon Owen!
God, you're so genuinely afraid of it.
It's the eyes that scare the shit out of me.
Yeah, it's the eyes. It's also like the smug pretty fuck.
It's his Patrick, like, hey babe, I'm gonna
get
you.
It's not even Patrick. Like, Patrick has like some swagger to it. That thing is just out there. Like, it's a bad picture in general because of the lighting and all that he's just like, I'm standing here and smiling. But, like...
Hey babe.
Alright. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, look. Nathan's not in the pictures, but they were all there.
Aww, that's sweet. Oh, Spencer got a beard now. Aww, that's really sweet.
Yeah.
Cute.
It's cute.
Alright, this is called Spencer's Shay. That's it.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Spencer's 26. Carly, Sam, and Freddie are 16. You are 23.
Okay.
He one time went jogging in a tux. He's played frisbee with a pizza before. He ordered 200 pillows one time. He dated one of our crazy teachers before. He dated a girl for just her pie recipe. And he dated one of our best friend's mom. Oh my gosh, really? You say, laughing. Sam and Carly sit across from me. We're switching point of views here again. At the table where they both tell embarrassing stories about Spencer. I've been his girlfriend for 8 months and I'm just now hearing these stories? They laugh and begin to tell another one. Spencer right now is at an auction for a few of his fuck.
Let me just say, he looks exactly the same, by the way.
He does.
Jerry looks exactly the same. This picture was like the last thing he posted, and it was like a throwback to like wish Miranda a happy birthday.
Aww.
Fucking fake. That episode was so sweet though, when he like fucking ran down the stairs with her inhaler. I was like, my heart. I feel things. A brother dad.
Dad.
Papa.
Daddy.
Daddy. No, Spencer's not daddy.
Daddy.
Spencer's not a daddy. Jesus.
Okay. I was reading.
Okay,
Spencer
go.
right now.
I'm sorry. Alright. Go. Yeah, I'm good.
Take a breath.
I'm good.
Through the mouth. Alright. Spencer right now is at an auction for a few fuck. I can't say for a few of.
Spencer's at an auction for a fuck?
For a fuck.
Shouldn't have to go to an auction for that if he has a girlfriend.
God damn.
Fuck, Spencer.
Damn. For a few of his sculptures and a dozen of his paintings. Although I saw him yesterday, and he's been gone since yesterday, I still miss him. The auction was in California, and he said he'd be back today. We just don't know when. He sent us a few texts about the auction, about how the auction is going, but he refuses to tell me how much he's made so far. He also drinks milk in the shower, he says.
That was a great joke, when he just came out of the bathroom to get milk, and then went right back in there.
Yeah.
Also, when Carly, I don't know, Carly takes really long showers when she's upset. What do you know when she'll be out? I don't know. She took a chair in there.
That's why I no longer eat cereal in the morning. I laugh and say, that answers a lot of questions. Sam and Carly both laugh before Freddie comes jumping down the stairs, causing us all to look at him. Hey, be careful now, I say, pointing at him. Don't want your mommy to come over and ground you from all your electronics for a week. Sam then turns around towards me with a grin before saying, I like you, kid. Kid, I say, chuckling. I'm like 6 years older than you. Wait, you're 22? Freddie asks, sitting at the table. 23, I correct.
Hey, dude.
Wow, you look like our age. I was guessing around 18 at most, Sam says.
If they're like 16!
Yeah, why would they allow that? Why would they be like, hey, Spencer, maybe don't do that, that's illegal?
Yeah, I was trying to find anything else for, like, Spencer stuff. I found, like, one on Wattpad. I don't know if it's real. There's, like, 2 other ones. But then the bottom of the results is a BuzzFeed thing that says 15 reasons why Spencer iCarly is the man of your dreams.
Oh my god.
Continue and then I'll read it.
Yes.
We gotta find out.
Well, So wait, Spencer and you are 3 years apart? Freddie notes. I nod and walk over to the stove where pizza croissants cook. And you're not mad about the age gap? Carly asks. Why are we having a conversation that's 4 paragraphs long about an age gap?
It's not that deep, sis. It's only 3 years. They're, like, in their 20s. It's not like she actually is your age.
Listen, y'all, if you're younger, when you get in your 20s, shit starts to not matter anymore.
Like age gaps.
Like age gaps. Like, when you're in high school, freshing a senior is weird, but when you're in your 20s, someone who's 20 dating a 24-year-old is not that weird.
Mm-mm.
Going on. They're making pizza croissants.
Okay.
You're not mad about the age gap? Honestly, no. My parents are a few years apart, and I don't think age is a problem unless it's from, like, a 10 or 20-year difference.
Oh, and even then, it's, like, not... Like, yeah, that's weird, but, like, if you're an adult and you're fine with it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, it's still a little weird, but it's not, like, alarmingly weird, you know what I mean?
No, it's weird when, like, a 6-year-old is, like, with a 20-year-old.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But, like...
That's also the alarmingly weird state of age gaps when you're older.
Yeah. But, like, a 30-something dating a 20-something is not necessarily...
Weird.
You know. Alright.
We get it.
The apartment door then swings open towards it, strutting and says, I have returned! We all grin and walk towards him where he grabs me by my waist and leans down before kissing me. The typical oh noise sounds throughout the apartment. Oh.
Oh. I just imagine it like, oh.
I think what they mean, but it just says O-H.
Oh, I was just picturing like them being like, oh, okay, you're just gonna make out with your girlfriend right here?
I think they were to, like, you know, the laugh tracks, the tracks of, like, when people kiss and the audience is like, ooh.
Yeah.
That's what they were for. Oh my god, could you imagine if your life had a laugh track?
I would kill myself.
Mine would be dead silent. We can never noise throughout the apartment, and Spencer and I stop looking at the ceiling. He mutters, we can never escape that. I lightly laugh, and we both stand up straight. Oh, so they're referencing the fact that there is a live studio audience.
Apparently.
Pulling out his wallet, places it on the counter, and says, guess how much money I made today? 0. Sam guesses. 500? Carly guesses. 2,000? Freddie guesses. $5,500 and 2 cents.
And 2 cents!
Bingo! Spencer's pointing at me. They all gasp and scream. I slightly chuckle. But how'd you know it was that much? Freddie asked me. The check's sticking right out of his wallet, I point. Spencer laughs and says, dang it! Still have to keep it PG, apparently. Now, because you guessed right, you get to pick where we go for dinner tonight, Spencer says, wrapping his arms around me. What about here? I say. Besides, I'm making your favorite. He gasps in a childlike whisper, says, is this stuffed croissants? I nod, and he jumps away from me. Yes! He yells, throwing his arms into the air. I am the best girlfriend in the world! God, this is fucking stupid.
That's cringy, but that is very Spencer. And I could see him doing it, and it was cute.
I laugh and walk back over to the stove to make sure they're fully cooked. I smile upon seeing the now golden crust and grab an oven mitt before I can't talk. We're taking them out to let them cool. When they're cool, everyone gets 4, since I made 20. Everyone cheers and helps at the table. Carly grabs the right glass plates. Sam puts the silverware down. Freddie gets the glasses, and Spencer fills the glasses with everyone's favorite drinks. Oh, I forgot something, I say, winking at Sam and Carly. They both smile, and I run into mine and Spencer's. What is she doing? Spencer asks.
It's just lingerie.
In front of everyone?
Hey, Carly, go to your room, turn on some music. Sam and Freddie, get out.
What does she do? I don't know. They both say in unison. Spencer stares at them before I come running back out of my room with a handful of shaving craving.
What?
Shaving. CREAVING. Create. Fuck it. Surprise! I yell before smushing it in his face. Everyone laughs except him while he sits there shocked. He makes a weird. Oh, you mean shaving cream?
Yeah, that's what I got after like the face. I just imagine him being like, "You bitch."
Shaving craving.
How does autocorrect do that?
I don't think it was autocorrect.
Oh, you just think that they were saying, like, that's the brand?
I know, like, I thought she just looked over it. Everyone laughs except him. While he sits there shocked. He makes a weird screech before Freddy pulls out his phone. Smile, says, holding it up in a selfie towards... Oh, Spencer says, looking up. Freddy takes the picture with all of us smiling except Spencer, who has his confused look on his face. That's it. That's
the tweet.
That's fucking it. That's it. That's fucking it.
Okay, I want more. This article is like a troll article, but honestly, like, the reasons are kind of legitimate. They took, like, jokes from the show to do it. So, number 1, he knows how to properly seduce a woman with beautiful music. Carly, where's my banjo? Over by your robot, but why do you need your banjo all of a sudden? Because I was across the street at that Armenian bakery, and I met this girl who's buying some Llama June, so I started chatting her up, and turns out she loves banjo music. She's gonna freak!
Give me that Bela Fleck, baby.
2, he's incredibly gifted artist with many raw emotions. Dreamy, right? So, is it done? Oh no. See, a sculpture should have character. And how do we do that? With our character sledgehammers!
Beautiful.
3, he's spontaneous and fun, and it's a gift from the episode where they all had that dancing dream, and then at the end, he had Carly's dream where he was dancing with all the boys. Number 4, he's well-versed in science, and who doesn't like a man with brains? Do you guys realize what gasoline is? It's really flammable! This is already burnt.
Beautiful.
Number 5, he knows how to make an entrance and have all eyes on him. I don't know what that thing is because whatever post it was on Tumblr is now gone. Number 6, he understands human emotions and will always listen to you when you need to vent. Let's start by talking about the emotions, you guys are feeling right now. Stabbing. Stabbing really isn't an emotion. It's more of an activity that I hope you don't do to me. See, an emotion is more of a feeling. Well, maybe I feel stabby.
I love that.
No, I did that with Bellamy and Octave.
I think the reason why iCarly still kind of sort of holds up is because the jokes were genuinely funny sometimes.
Yeah. He's adventurous and will never be bored. Easy, easy, I have a broken leg. Hey, it's not my fault you broke your leg. I told you not to wear rollerblades in the shower. Were you drinking your milk in there while you were rollerblading? His moral compass always points due north, always. I'm not gonna lie to your mother. Why not? Because when you tell one lie, it just leads to another lie, and another lie, and another lie, and before you know, you're a guy telling multiple lies.
Beautiful.
He knows how to bake. Okay, he knows how to bake bread, but who doesn't love bread? I think my love of bread is just about done. Opens it, it's on fire, he closes it. I'm just gonna give it a few more minutes. 10, he has a great sense of humor and has aced the art of the practical joke. I'm assuming it's probably a thing from the prank episode. 11, he's not afraid to show his sensitive side. Wait, why are you sleeping on the couch? What's wrong with your room? I saw a spider there! He knows how to dance. Date idea, anyone? And it's him fucking coming down the hallway on his rollerblades. 13, he is just as nervous about the whole dating thing as you are. Wanna kiss again? What's wrong? You look like Carly! You look like Gibby! That was so fucking weird. That scene was
just a bizarre, weird thing.
Just so strange.
Beautiful.
He's very fashion forward and has great taste in music. Which socks do you think I should wear when the plain white tees come here? Blue stripes with golden pineapples? Or aqua with fuchsia palm trees? Wear one of each. Look at you thinking outside the socks. Oh, he laughs at his own joke at the end. Look at, and they're just like, bitch, you're not funny.
He's all proud of himself.
Look at him, he did a thing. And finally, he will always try his hardest. I shall grab my lapel as I hereby, henceforth, hither, do. And those are the reasons why Spencer is the man of your dreams.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Indubitably. Do you remember his, I think it's like in like one of the first 3 episodes, but he pulls up his pants for his socks. Got neon on them.
Yeah.
I want those.
Where do we find a Socko?
One singular Socko.
No, remember his friend Socko. That's who he got the socks off of.
That's right!
And then his entire, like the running joke, like his entire family had names that did with their professions.
Fuck, I forgot.
Like his cousin Tyler sold ties. Oh my God. So dumb. What are, like, if you remember any specific episodes that, like, if they were on, you're like, bitch, I'm watching you?
I want to say I remember the episode where they were given a shoe that was actually real shit.
Oh, yeah.
To promote, and they were like, because of copyright laws, they were trying to sue them, and they were like, no, we say things about them, but just show that they were actually shit, so that we wouldn't get shit on. And, like, I have a very vivid memory of that one. I have a very vivid memory of the Christmas one, where Spencer and...
Is normal?
Is normal, and Marie is Freddie's mom.
That was so weird.
That was super weird.
And then you just have the Christmas tree of noses at the end.
Yeah.
Saying the Charlie Brown song.
It was just, What a Wonderful Life, but iCarly, because that was every Nickelodeon and Disney
Christmas episode
on Christmas.
Zack and Cody did it. Or no, Zack and Cody did A Christmas Carol, that's what they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, because you can't come up with your own original plots, you need to do that. I remember, it was like a later one, but I specifically remember the one where Sam checked herself into a mental hospital.
Oh, that's
because she was in love with Freddie, and Spencer had to pretend to be her mom, and he was just like, I'll go get my boobs!
That's right. There are a couple of episodes where Spencer did drag.
Yeah, honestly, iconic. What would his drag queen name be? Because you know drag queens more than I do.
I don't even know. Something weird. There's this Queen Evie Oddly who just won the 11th season. And she's real and weird and wacky. I feel like it'd be something like that. No. Wait.
What?
His drag name is Spaghetti Taco.
Yes! Yes! Bravo. You win.
Yep.
I was gonna say, well, it would be something stupid. Watch it just be like, his drag name is just Spencita.
Or it's just like On Fire.
On Fire. Flaming Taco. That's his drag name.
Girl, you need to get an ointment for that. You'll be here all week. I also love the iconic What You Got There, a smoothie.
A smoothie. It's ostrich.
God, now I just want to sit and rewatch iCarly.
That's what we should do when you're here. Fuck It Chapter 2. We're just gonna sit and binge watch all of iCarly.
Yes.
That'd be great.
I'd be down. Alright.
So with that, Stan Spencer Shay.
We stand.
So next week's episode is special.
Yes, it is our 10th episode.
That was one of the party blower things, because I don't have one on me.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to imitate the noise.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yay.
Alright,
So for that, we are doing something very special. This episode probably end up being on the shorter side, but we're gonna take a little trip down memory lane next week.
I don't even know what's happening next week. I really don't. This is all Gina.
Next week is finally gonna be the time where you hear at least one piece of our old shitty fiction. So find the one that makes you cringe the most, you hate yourself the most, strap in, boys and girls.
Fuck.
And everyone else.
I'm gonna have to dig.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun time. I'm torn between like two different ones.
I don't even have, because I didn't really start writing fan fiction until like my senior year of high school.
Oh.
Like, I wrote stuff on old pieces of paper, but now they're thrown away.
Okay. See, my dumbass started in 7th grade.
Ooh.
So.
Oh, no, I started writing in middle school, but it was, like, on a sheet of paper.
No, I mean, I posted.
Oh.
You can still see all the old cringe shit on my Quotev.
Oh, damn.
So, if you want to find it, it'll probably be easy to figure out which one is me. Or just search my name if you want to find all the fanfic.
Do you want to read our own, or do you want us to read each other's?
Oh, that would be good. That's even better. We might do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, we would hate ourselves more. Just figure, if you can find an old one, just send it to me. If you can't, send me if you remember anything, just send me, plot details on Instagram before we record, and I'll read those, I guess.
Okay,
because I can give you a link. They're all decently chaptered, but they're not, long chapters. They're just, I don't know which one I'm gonna do. I have, 2 different options. Which YouTuber do you want? Well, that was, the first one. The other ones are, they're still bad. I only have 2 on Quotev that I don't hate.
Mm-hmm.
One is a collab that's like 1,000 chapters long. We just dragged it out for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And then the other one is an interactive piece.
Ooh.
Cause it's an Until Dawn thing, so yeet. But like the cringe shit, and then I have like other cringe shit, but that's like essentially it's just the plot of the show or the movie, and I just put my character in it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them I didn't even finish. I just wanted to stories at the time to start another story. So what I did is I just put an epilogue, being like, okay, you know how the show works. This happened, and then this happened, and this happened, and then this happened. That's what I did for one of them. Everything else is finished on there.
Yeah.
I could give you a book of shots if you want, but I think I deleted them. I might have, I don't know. One I still have up, but I might have deleted the other ones, I don't know. So yeah, it'll depend on what you want. I think that's it. You got any closing thoughts?
Any closing thoughts? Do you want to play some Demon Owen? Do you want to play us out?
Take us out. And with that...
Okay, that's it.
I didn't want to play too much. And with that, follow both of us on all of our stuff. Follow the podcast on everything. And by the way, why do we have way more followers on Instagram than we do on Twitter?
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, we have like...
Go follow us on Twitter, guys.
We have like 30-something followers. 30-something? 30-something followers on Instagram, and we all have like 6 on Twitter.
Oh, shit.
Follow us on Twitter, guys. Follow us on Tumblr.
Follow us on Tumblr. Follow us on wherever you get your following needs.
Your following needs.
Go follow Agnostic Monday on
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud and Instagram and all that jazz. Link in the description. Let's support our boys, our independent artists.
And be warned, because that picture of Owen is truly terrifying.
Yeah. No, it's weird shit.
I'll just make that the cover of this episode. It'll just be Demon Owen.
For no reason. No, it has to be iCarly.
I will. I'll make it iCarly. I'll figure out something to make it. But yeah, so do that.
Through the video, every time the song plays, just
put in
there.
Demon Owen. That'd be fun. Jump scares here. We're not about that life. Look over and it's Demon Owen.
Alright.
And to make a long fucking story short, support our boys.
Support the boys, and alright, I think we're done.
I think that's it. Bye guys.
Alright guys, bye.